Very upset.
Very upset.
Yes.
Did he lose a lot of fans, you think?
Oh, yeah, he did. And they buy shoes, too.
LeBron James, as great as he is, as gifted as he is, was not born with a clutch gene.
Hong Kong protesters are holding signs showing him hugging Chinese money. A Cleveland fan even burned his jersey in protest. Skip Bayless has tweeted about him more than 10,000 times.
I conclude with why I again feel very sorry for LeBron James.
Mostly just straight hate. Even a U.S. senator accused him of spreading communist propaganda. Michael Jordan punched Steve Kerr, and people called it leadership.
And in this video, we're going to speak about LeBron James and how he's a fake person. He's very fake, LeBron James. And he always tries to act a certain way, right? Or he talks a certain way and then acts a different way. This is LeBron James. Very fake.
Kobe had his issues in Colorado, but people called it the Mamba mentality. LeBron James, on the other hand, became the most hated athlete in American history.
What's your decision?
In this fall, man, it's very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. That was the conclusion you woke up with this morning.
That was the conclusion I woke up with this morning.
He earned over $500 million in the NBA and was the first player to score 40,000 points. Yet, millions of people still hope he fails. The media never tells this story. Then he said, "I'm taking my talents to South Beach." Just 9 words, but they shook the NBA.
Oh! Hey, what I told you.
That wasn't just an announcement. It was the moment LeBron became the most hated athlete in American sports. His image took a hit overnight. Don Meyer later said 60% of people thought that one decision ruined LeBron's reputation forever.
Time to live up to being a back-to-back MVP and the most talented player this game has ever seen. And this time, he wasn't even LeBron James. He was Alfred James. This was just pathetic. I mean, come on. I was rooting for Miami, and I wanted another commercial where LeBron says, "Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there with the clutch gene," because he doesn't have any clutch gene. We saw it. It was the all-time pathetic performance. He scores 2 late points on a... I have said exactly what Michael said, sitting here about 15 times over the last year.
This wasn't temporary. Fans were beyond upset. They were angry. Cleveland erupted within hours. Jerseys were set on fire in the streets. Fans cried in bars. And people even threw rocks at his huge billboard.
James, as great as he is, as gifted as he is, was not born with a clutch gene. I am sorry to say it, but it proved me right once again.
The proud, "we are all witnesses" sign quickly turned into a symbol of betrayal. Then Cavaliers owner Dan Gilbert made the most shocking move of all.
Tell you this, if he retires at the end of this year, there's going to be a lot of who lose a lot of money. Because there's no more LeBron James to talk bad about, and you won't be in the algorithm. You better hope he plays for the next 5 to 7 so you can feed your...
He didn't just write an angry letter. He typed it in a silly, kid-like font and posted it on the team's official website. He promised the Cavs would win a title before the former king ever did. He called LeBron a coward and a traitor, saying the city was cursed because of him. Then came Skip Bayless, the man who turned hating LeBron into a full-time job. 2011 Finals.
Another chapter in sports history that leaves a sting. The difficult part for Cavs fans is that he left $30 million on the table to join Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. For a man who knows our sports history and has repeated it throughout his career with the Cavaliers, tonight's interview, it seemed like he was a bit oblivious to his own hometown, saying that he was hopeful that his true Cleveland fans would follow him to Miami.
Game 4, LeBron scores only 8 points. Skip Bayless tweets about it. LeBron choked again. Not clutch, never will be.
Happened in the Mavs series.
We got outplayed and we got outcoached. Like, obviously LeBron struggled. Players struggled. And what sucked about it is because of everything that was talked about. But at the end of the day, me as a leader, Spo as a head coach, we got to do a better job to make sure that he's not struggling. But that little JJ Barea, nobody give him credit. JJ Barea was the one who changed this. We didn't have no answer for him. And so we were more talented, but they were a better team.
2014 finals. The AC breaks and LeBron cramps so badly he can't walk. Skip Bayless mocks him, calls him L Cramp, and says Jordan would have played through it.
LeBron can be the weakest mentally superstar I've ever witnessed.
His only argument is longevity.
Dante Stallworth fired back on Twitter. Anyone saying LeBron should have played through full leg cramps and comparing it to Jordan playing with the flu has never been an athlete. But Skip Bayless doubled down on First Take, saying LeBron lacks the clutch gene. He lacks the killer instinct.
We all talk about this freedom of speech. Yes, we all do have freedom of speech, but at times there are ramifications for the negative that can happen when you're not thinking about others and you're only thinking about yourself. So I don't believe, I don't want to get into a word or sentence feud with Daryl Morey, but I believe he wasn't educated on the situation at hand.
Skip said LeBron lacks what Michael Jordan had. Even though LeBron has 5 finals buzzer beaters and is second all-time in clutch points with 24,439. But Skip built his whole career trashing that legacy. Fast forward to
see what's going on, and then to come back just in time to hear LeBron say that people who take the side of democracy aren't informed about the facts. I mean, has LeBron been to Hong Kong? I mean, does he know the facts? Do any of these NBA players who are out against Hong Kong, do they know the facts of what's going on? I mean, it's really striking. Here's my message to the NBA. Don't become part of Beijing's communist propaganda machine. Show some independence.
LeBron was making history, and Skip Bayless tried to spin it as selfish garbage time play. But the real anger came from the double standard. When Kevin Durant left OKC for Golden State, no owner wrote a manifesto. When Kawhi left San Antonio, Pop didn't freak out. Yet LeBron's free agency was treated like a war crime. Chris Broussard explained it. People thought LeBron was arrogant just for leaving his hometown. But since when is taking control of your career arrogance? Since when is a black man choosing his own path considered betrayal? Studies later showed what those jersey burnings really meant. White fans destroying the success of a black athlete, using fire as intimidation, like a symbol the KKK used. One researcher said it was like saying, if you had a flag, I'd burn it. Since you don't, this jersey is our flag, and you'll never be part of it. Then came the moment haters have been waiting for. The 2011 NBA Finals, Dallas versus Miami, Game 4. In the biggest game of his life, LeBron scored just 8 points. Jason Terry outscored him, and 5 feet 10 inches JJ Barea shut him down. Eddie House later said that first year in Miami, LeBron wasn't himself. He was weighed down by pressure, hate, and the villain role he was forced into. Sometimes it didn't even look like he was enjoying the game. Heat assistant coach David Fisdale admitted that season was brutal on him. The decision he made and the constant backlash crushed his confidence. The media never gave him a break, and negative stories always sell. Just 3 days after losing the finals, ESPN ran an article. Does LeBron James need a sports psychologist? The internet exploded. Skip Bayless called it the worst choke by a superstar in NBA history. Fast forward to 2019, LeBron had rebuilt his legacy, won more rings, and stood tall as more than just an athlete. But then Rockets GM Daryl Morey tweeted support for Hong Kong protesters. LeBron's response shocked everyone. I don't want to feud with Daryl Morey, but I believe he wasn't educated on the situation. The man who wore I Can't Breathe shirts was now telling someone to stay quiet about human rights. LeBron added, so many people could have been harmed, not just financially, but physically, emotionally, spiritually. Senator Josh Hawley attacked him, saying, this statement is unbelievable. People are being shot, beaten, and gassed in Hong Kong by China. The NBA is so eager to appease protesters. Protesters in Hong Kong responded with signs showing LeBron hugging stacks of Chinese money. One even said, please remember, all NBA players said Black Lives Matter. Hong Kong lives also matter. The hypocrisy was clear. Even when LeBron does something historic, the media twists it. In 2016, he brought Cleveland its first title in 52 years, coming back 3-1 against the 73-9 Warriors. Skip Bayless said, the Warriors choked. In 2020, he won a ring for the Lakers in the bubble after Kobe's death, the Spin Mickey Mouse Championship. In 2023, he broke Kareem's all-time scoring record. Skip tweeted, "Congrats, but Jordan did it better with fewer shots." No matter what LeBron does, critics always put an asterisk on it. Meanwhile, legends like Michael Jordan punched Steve Kerr, bullied teammates, and gambled constantly, and nobody called it a career-ending issue. What do you think? Drop in the comments, hit like, and subscribe. This story isn't over yet.